Once upon a time, in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, there lived a young prince named Siddhartha Gautama. He was destined for greatness, but his journey towards enlightenment was far from ordinary. It was a path that would teach him and the world a profound lesson on how to control one's emotions. Siddhartha was born into a life of privilege, shielded from the harsh realities of the world outside the palace walls. His father, King Suddhodana, had ensured that his son lacked nothing. Yet, despite the luxury and comfort, Siddhartha sensed a deep unease within himself. One day, Siddhartha made a fateful decision. He decided to leave the palace and explore the world beyond its gates. This journey would become the foundation of his quest to understand human suffering and the art of emotional mastery. As Siddhartha ventured into the kingdom, he encountered sights he had never seen before. He saw old age, sickness, and death, the inevitable aspects of human existence. These experiences stirred deep emotions within him. He felt compassion for those who suffered, and he questioned the meaning of life. Siddhartha's journey led him to the forest, where he joined a group of ascetics seeking spiritual enlightenment through extreme self-denial. For years, he subjected himself to rigorous fasting and meditation, believing that this would bring him closer to his goal. But the more Siddhartha deprived himself, the more he realized that extreme asceticism was not the path to emotional control. He had become weak and emaciated, and his quest for enlightenment seemed elusive. One day, Siddhartha sat by the river, contemplating his journey. He watched the water flow, and suddenly he had an epiphany. He saw that life was like the river, constantly changing, flowing, and evolving. He understood that the key to mastering emotions lay not in extreme denial, but in finding balance and understanding the nature of the mind. Siddhartha decided to abandon extreme asceticism and pursue a middle way, a balanced approach to life and spirituality. He began to meditate under a Bodhi tree, vowing not to rise until he had achieved enlightenment. As Siddhartha meditated, he faced inner demons, emotions of desire, anger, and ignorance that had tormented him for years. But he did not succumb to them. Instead, he observed them without judgment, acknowledging their existence but refusing to be controlled by them. Days turned into weeks, and finally, Siddhartha attained the enlightenment he sought. He became the Buddha, the awakened one. He had mastered his emotions by understanding their impermanence and the illusory nature of desires and attachments. The Buddha's teachings on emotional control and inner peace spread far and wide. He emphasized mindfulness, compassion, and the importance of understanding one's own mind. He taught that suffering could be overcome by recognizing the root causes of emotional turmoil and letting go of attachments. The story of Gautam Buddha serves as a timeless lesson in emotional mastery. It reminds us that emotions, like the river, are ever-changing. By cultivating awareness and understanding, we can navigate the currents of our inner world and find the path to lasting peace and happiness. So, in the spirit of Gautam Buddha's wisdom, remember that to control your emotions, you must first understand them, observe them without judgment, and find the middle way to balance and inner peace. This ancient wisdom continues to guide and inspire people on their journey towards emotional mastery and a more fulfilling life.